Part 8 of What If the Final Season of Game of Thrones was really good. So our heroes have just arrived at Blackwater Bay, about to attack the army of White Walkers that are standing right on the beach, waiting for them, as well as the 2 ice dragons hovering right above the army. Now, as a statement of intimidation and power, one of the Whites riding on one of the ice dragons signals forward to the army, and all the Whites start to walk into the bay. Now this confuses Daenerys, Tyrion, a couple other people on the ships a little bit because they're like, why are they just walking into the bay? Well, as many of the Whites sink and drown into the bay, they start to stack their bodies on top of each other, creating barge-like structures. And since the Night King has basically 9/10 of all of Westeros in his army, that's kind of enough people to build 4 or 5 different huge barge-like structures in the bay, so that the rest of his army can fight on top of them. Now that everybody on the ships are seeing zombies standing on top of zombies waiting to fight, everybody's terrified. So Daenerys looks out at the army, as scared as anyone, musters up the courage and gets on the back of her dragon. And when she gets up there, this is when she gives her president at the end of Independence Day speech. She looks down on him and yells, "Lions, dragons, wolves, bears. We've spent our entire lives fighting each other, but not today. I came to Westeros to break the wheel, and this is how we do it, once and for all, with one enemy. Now who's with me?" And her dragon roars and shoots fire up into the sky, and everybody's ready to run through a wall for her. Right then, the ships start running into the zombie barges. Smaller ships make landfall, and they start to just a full melee. It's the living versus the dead, and it's the Battle of Bastards on steroids. We got a 2v1 dragon battle happening above the beach, happening near the castle. It's everything you want from a Game of Thrones battle, all in one area. And the Night King's in the throne room, just looking down out the window at all of the chaos, and he's just waiting. Now at the same time, Jon and the Secret Strike Team are trying to get into the castle quietly, away from the battle, so that they can get close to the Night King. Now the objective is to do this as quietly and as quickly as possible, because at this point in the story, everybody knows that the Night King has the ability to just bring back all the dead people and add them to his army. So they're on the clock. So Davos gets them to a flea-bottom sewer system, which leads all the way back up to the castle. He knows this because all the rich people's stuff used to flow all the way down to where he used to live, in Fleabottom. So now our team is making their way through the sewer system all their way to the castle. Like and follow for part 9!